What?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you see, I think that wisdom
Yes.
is something that you can't get until you're older.
No, but you can begin to look for it. You're quite right, Hugo. Of course you can't get it till you're older, but you can begin looking for it, of course.
Yeah. Yes. So one more thing, though, before I go.
Okay.
You love Timmy Mallet.
Good man. Good man. It's going... Picking up now, it's picking up.
Yeah.
I thought, we might have to call it a night early, didn't you? Go down the pub or something, but it's picked up.
Well, I'm theoretically already down the pub.
You are, aren't you? Yeah, it's good for you.
It's great, isn't it?
And good for you.
Mark on the email, by the way, says apparently, and I read this today, members of the clergy have been advised to take their dog collars off to avoid being attacked in the street.
Yes.
And he says, I thought bashing the bishop meant something else.
Yes. They've even suggested that they have an independent security advisors, the Church of England. Yeah. Independent security advisors. And they've even suggested that the Archbishop of Canterbury goes incognito around the streets. I thought that was a joke. Where's Fred Perry and... Well, I don't know.
Maybe a shell suit, yeah. Pair of Crocs.
How are we doing on...
Doesn't he look like... No, it's not him.
How are we doing on emails, Stuart, before we take our next Human Zoo call?
That was getting around to about it, really. Somebody wanted for work experience, so I've just mailed them back.
Okay.
Darcy Sato says, my mum found my mushrooms once. She wasn't happy. She went mental. But hey, at the time they weren't illegal and they're still free.
Mushrooms are so much fun.
Have you done magic mushrooms?
Oh, yeah. That...
Just to remind you,
I love
this man is doing such a good job because he is completely wrecked. Great job. As you can see,
the eyes say it all. Look at the eyes.
Hair of the dog. Good work. Sorry, carry on, Matt.
That was it. I love mushrooms. It's so much fun. Yeah.
Mark says, on the subject of double entendres, I was punched in the face by a girlfriend's father when I told him I was planning to take his daughter up the Adelphi.
Best Sun newspaper headline since Freddie Starr ate my hamster was when Elton John married his boyfriend. And what was the boyfriend's name? I can't remember.
Furnish. David
Furnish.
Yes, it was. And the headline on the Sun that Saturday morning was Elton takes David up the aisle.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It was excellent. It was excellent. Let's take a human Zoo call.
Missed that. Do you want to hear some of these audio clips that we have, by the way?
Good idea. If you want to send us audio in, Stuart will tell you in just a second how to do it. And we'll take some more Human Zoo calls in about 5 minutes, guys. And girls.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of them. I've got to say, one was from Darcy, one was from Dave, and Derek, rather, and one was from Happy Tree. Okay. But I can't remember which order they came in, so we'll just pick one and go for it, right?
Okay.
Hello, Michael.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
My health is not in question. 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 Other programs deal with presenters' health. This one doesn't.
Mike Dickin is Talk Sports Mr. Angry. A journalist and broadcaster of 30 years, Mike did Britain's first ever radio phone-in.
Whatever do you think this is?
Well, basically, Mike.
Basically?
Yes, basically.
Why do you want basically in this sentence?
Well, I was just going to sum up what I was going to say, that's all.
Well, you don't need basically. Start without it.
Okay, well, at the end of the day,
Thank you. Goodbye.
I understand that in your younger days you were a singer of sorts. I wondered if you'd like to join me in a little duet.
No, certainly not. My health is not in question. My health is not in question. My health is not in question. My health is not in question.
You love Max Dickens.
Whatever makes you imagine I should want to join in and sing with you is, well, it's beyond belief that you would be so bold as to even ask.
There's no need to be rude, is there?
Well, who's been rude?
Well, it's just sort of raising your voice to me. I mean...
Well, I want to know what you want to talk about.
Well, I'm not a third former, I'm just...
Well, in that case, tell me what we want to talk about.
Oh, forget it then.
I think I will. Take us to short plank.
How are you?
I'm not sure now. I wasn't alright a minute ago.
Well, I was just concerned for your well-being, Michael, that's all. Hello, Michael.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
My health is not in question. My health is not in question. Thank you. Goodbye.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good. Shade too long, but good.
I could have
Quality.
figured, yeah.
Quality.
I've got another couple which we'll get into later on.
Okay, all right, that's good.
We'll take the whole thing.
What are the durations on those?
A minute and a half, minute and 50 seconds each.
90 seconds is the key.
They're about that.
90 seconds.
One of them is about, if I tell you now, is about the guest that we've been trying to get on for the last 2 weeks.
David Icke.
Yes.
Okay.
Who
no news on that.
After
Yeah. He doesn't work Sundays. I emailed them back and said, that's, well, in, slightly politer version of, are you sure you can't just pick up the fucking phone for 5 minutes? And haven't heard back from them since.
Yeah. Offer him £100, see what happens.
No, I'm not. You offer him £100.
No,
yes, you offer him £100.
I'm not suggesting we pay the £100. I'm just saying let's offer the £100.
Well, yeah, you could do the interview, and then when he sends the invoice, it could get magically lost.
Well done.
It's Play Radio's Sunday evening thing with Matt and Stuart and Duncan and Tommy, and we've had some good Human Zoo calls, which is where we have calls, just landline or mobile phone calls come in, and we don't screen them or anything. So 01243 55 60 60. Ian Lee's been doing something similar on LBC, but that's, I believe, been pulled. And I used to do something similar on Talk Sport, and then I was pulled. But it's going very nicely, and we've had some nonsense and some good, intelligent calls, and people, all sorts. So the Human Zoo thing's going really well. Here's the number, 01243 55 60 60. Then there's emails, and people are Skyping in as well. But if you're on the website, you can probably find all the ways of contacting us. Now let's take another Human Zoo call. Yeah, okay. Good evening, zoo person.
Tommy, it's Argentina 19, Scotland 6.
Excellent, I think that's it, isn't it, really? Yeah. How long to go?
Hang on a moment, Tommy. We're in the second half. 19 minutes to go.
Okay. Thanks, Al.
I'll call you when the final whistle goes.
Appreciate that. Nice man. He's a nice man. I wish I had a big stick and go and talk to those Americans. Now, this evening we were going to... Do we have a confession? Did I hear somebody say that...
We do.
Before we went on air? On air? Are we on air? We're not on air, are we?
I don't know what you would call it. Before we opened the community.
Yeah. Stream. It doesn't sound right.
Well, we are technically streaming, aren't we, Stuart? You know more.
But on the other hand, a lot of people are getting it using wireless. So if you're getting it on a wireless link, it's audio anyway.
Yeah.
So did we get a confession?
We did, yeah, sorry. I was. I thought you were about to answer the phone. That was why I was.
I'll do that then. I'll take another zoo call. Well done. Hello, Zua.
Wireless. So if you're getting it on a wireless.
It's got to be Chris, isn't it?
Hello?
No. Hello?
Hello. You guys are talking my language, pussy. Now I have a question.
Go.
Which would you rather turn out? Which would you rather, an American broad, Chinese broad, a Spaniard broad, or a Polish broad?
A Spaniard broad, eh? Okay, don't know.
Mexican, one of those Latin
American
broad,
for me.
Oriental, Eastern European, or American.
I love American women.
Oriental.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Did you buy your wife?
His opinion.
I thought that you were telling us a joke.
No, you were talking my language. Pussy.
Okay, pussy.
I'm like, damn, pussy, that comes me, man.
Okay, let's do this then. You have you had any of those women yourself? Have you ever had a woman?
Yeah, I think once before. Then I woke up.
Yeah, exactly. So what are your categories then? An American, a Chinese person,
Spanish and Polish,
a Spanish, and a Pole.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's difficult because Polish women are quite hot.
I'd pump for Spanish.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And in the fantasy, general fantasy is like some like Oriental, some like the Spaniard Mexicans, some like the Eastern Europe. And you guys are talking the American.
What do you like?
Actually, because I like turning out Polish broads.
What?
He likes Polish women.
Live in Poland.